This week on Clown College.
I was like, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I have never ran into a colorist joke until I met these guys.
Hold on. Nobody ever told you black as shit till you met us.
I'm dead.
They have been doing you a disservice your whole life.
Nah, like, to be honest with you, truth be told, most women like my skin color.
I ain't say that. I'm not. That doesn't mean. Yeah, it's not saying that women don't like it.
But I never made nobody make a joke. The only person that made a joke about my skin color was my cousin, because he's like a lighter complexion. Yeah. But he'll say something. You a black motherfucker. That's pretty much it.
Brandon's a lighter complexion than you. You make Brandon look light skinned.
Yeah, my cousin, he's that complexion.
Yeah.
But that's the only, I never had a
But dude, we filmed something with you, dog, and the lights were off for some reason, and you literally can't see. It looked like a shadow, and then you smile, and all you can see is your teeth and a little bit of your whites of your eyes.
Welcome to Clown College. We have profound knowledge in many ways to elevate and make you sound polished. So if you want to hear a little honest few takes on the ways to make it as a comic, then stick around for a while. If you're down to clown, we got the guest right now just to show you how. Let's all go to Clown College, baby. It's with Branden, Willis, Dom, and JJ. Let's all go to Clown College, baby. It's with Branden, Willis, Dom, and JJ.
You know what I mean? Because if you hit this, it's gonna be the table. So just here, pour your shots up here and then set the drink between your legs. Can I and you just hold it there. There you go. And you gotta make sure. And you gotta make.
Right in front of me.
Hold this for a second.
He looks like the door.
The door. He said the door.
Yeah, the door from the beginning.
You gotta make sure that mic is in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
No, for real. You gotta make sure it's all the way up there. No, just lift the mic up.
Yeah,
Pretend it's a hot dog.
That's
what I used to tell Andy Thompson.
And be careful with tapping it too, because then we can hear it.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
I'll move it so it's
Keep
not
talking.
touching you.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, man, I can hear you. You sound good.
Thank you.
Anytime.
When we got time, what's the rush?
Can you see him?
Baby, I'm a dog. What? I'm a
Just make sure this isn't blocking him.
Said what? You a dog? No. What you say?
I don't know. I was trying to sing that song by Leon Thompson, but.
Oh, Mutt. How do you? I never heard that song.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like all over the fucking radio.
Is it new?
Newish.
Ah. I'll check it out, man.
There you go. You gotta check it out.
I will.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
You hit your record?
Yep.
JJ.
Mm-hmm. I'm locked in now, dude.
You locked
Hold
in?
on. Let me make sure my shit don't ring at all.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Y'all still play Pokemon Emulator?
Man.
Y'all still play that?
I was at work. I realized I had been in the bathroom for like 45 minutes playing Pokemon on my phone.
Oh man, I've been through that before too.
I just zoned out.
especially when you work at a goddamn factory or some shit.
Uh-huh.
Man, I hate that shit.
Don't you get in trouble for not being on the factory floor after so long?
Oh, they come looking for you after a while. Like, where the fuck Pat at?
They can't find you?
He's the reason the line is backed up. Like everybody hates.
It's like I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
Well.
So Pat, before you were on here, we had Jake on here, and we were talking about the best frozen pizzas. Everybody gave their suggestion. We had Jack's, Tombstone, and you like a pizza called Home Man. And then only one we had. We went to the store and we grabbed the one Brandon likes. We want you to try it real quick.
Okay. Just look alright. Let me see. Jesus, let me see something.
Go ahead and get in there.
Just like the piece from the gas station.
Just tear into it.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little AMSR.
I'll give it a B+.
So you give it a B+.
Mm-hmm.
Swift review.
Yeah, that was swift.
Straight into it.
You want to take another bite and see and get it in there.
There's nothing in there? No. You don't need too much pepperoni.
Yeah, you don't want the pepperoni. Get that cheese and gristle.
Ooh, that crunch. I'm sorry, man. It's like I hear you,
Yeah.
and it's like it sounds like an AMS.
That's good, right?
Like, I kind of want you to take another bite.
Yeah.
No.
No, all right.
Do it, man. Hey, for the people out
Come on,
there. Go
it's
ahead and
just
take
like
one more.
it's a
It was
sound,
crunchy.
crunch
You
sound.
gotta make it sexy. You got the black gloves on for no reason.
There's a reason. No, there's a reason.
What's the reason?
He's gonna check my hemorrhoids later on.
Yeah, wide open.
Nasty.
So how you like the pizza?
I don't even want no pizza. You just made it nasty.
No, man, dude. No, it's
But
okay.
okay, what so you saying out of 10? Let's give it a rating out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.
You give it a 6.
Give it a 6.
Okay, now JJ, what would you give it?
Like a 5.
5? Okay, that's good. What'd you give it, Brandon?
I'm gonna have to give it a 5 too, man.
But it's your favorite.
No, it was still out because of me listening. Because every time I was at my job, everybody's like, "This is better than the restaurant." And I tried it once. I was like, "Okay, that's pretty good." And I tried it again. I'm like, I'm confused.
Honestly, more like a 4.
I mean, it's literally a 1 for me.
Like Jack's
it's
pretty
the only.
bad.
I love pizza, and it has just meat on it. That's what I like. And it's the worst pizza I've ever had. The sauce
pretty
tastes
bad,
so
dude.
bad.
It threw me off guard.
The school lunch pizza is better.
Oh, without a. I mean,
Yeah.
But
Dude.
I'm saying from Michelle Obama years when
Oh, okay, yeah, you had that in there.
So what's the Michelle Obama pizza?
it was not good.
it was
I
like
mean,
a
it was
square.
just a rectangle like usual, but just not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
I
the
love the
Mexican?
Tombstone pizza, man.
Now Tombstone's good.
So
It's so good. I mean, you liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's wild. But you probably can't. Everything tastes the same.
Nah, it don't.
It don't. I feel like you could eat, like if somebody threw a whole bunch of stuff in a pot, you can go at it and wouldn't. Oh, okay.
Oh, because I ain't never had a Tombstone pizza, but what's the one? The Red Robin?
Red
Yeah,
Baron.
Red Baron.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
You don't like that one? Yeah. I don't think Red Baron's that good either, but I think it's miles ahead of that one.
So what's your favorite?
I'd like a Jack's, man.
Me too, honestly.
I'm a good Jack's.
Jack's is good.
What about
Fachetta's better. That's not bad.
What about the one with the T on it? The one that comes with the pizza boxes, the pizza party type shit.
Tostitos.
Yeah.
It's better than that. It's better than that. It's the cheapest pizza
like that-
out there.
For me, that's like a go-to pizza.
Do you fold yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. You fold it in one because you eat it like a taco, right?
I ain't gonna say that, but yeah. I eat it like a flatbread.
Do you fold the whole pizza and don't cut it?
It depends.
What's the other way of eating it then?
Sometimes you just hold it like it is and eat it.
Yeah, but the whole thing.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, then I cut it.
Okay, but if you fold it, you could put ranch in there, or you could put giblets in
I
there.
don't do all that.
Yeah,
No,
me
you just
neither.
want it straight.
Yeah, like, I ain't never been a fan of ranch pizza.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what's good though? French
French what?
house French dressing. Whenever a pizza spot has that, it's gonna be the fucking bomb.
That garlic sauce at Papa John's.
Parlor, yeah, that's good too.
No, that's the shit.
I like that.
I think that's just a waste of time.
I mean, I think for everything else, but just the Papa John's garlic, that's king. Right
I worked there. I used to work there, so it's always a waste of time.
You know how to make it?
A waste of time to
just-
dip your in a garlic cup.
Are you in a rush?
Wait. That says the same.
Yeah, it's too much work for what you're getting out of. Is that what you're saying?
Like calorie wise?
Probably. I did it. I used to work at Papa John's. I did it one time. I was like, that's it. Like, I could do better without it.
I do like that mentality.
Was it just like buttery pizza now, or it just nothing?
I can't really explain. I did it once, didn't like it, never did it again.
Yeah, so you just don't
You're
like
talking
it.
about it like it's fucking shroom.
Yeah, man, but I don't know, man.
Holy shit!
I feel
So what else you been up to, Patrick?
Shit, working. I'm working this new business venture job I've been doing.
What are you doing?
Well, I ain't got my license yet, but my job title is RBT,
What's that?
Registered Behavioral Therapist. I work with kids with autism.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you, nigga. You want my student yet?
I said yeah.
He said.
God damn, I'm too old now, man. Right?
He's like, right.
We can pull some strings, man.
You know what? They had me. They was monitoring me at this time, but I was working with a student. Well, I would say a guy because he looked older than you at the clinic when he had I want to say it was Down syndrome or autism. I couldn't tell.
Man.
I wasn't being funny, but I really couldn't tell. Like
And you said look like Branden?
he looked older than Branden.
Yeah.
He looked a little older than Branden.
Okay.
So he didn't look like me though.
No, he was white.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I need you to go to one school. We'll talk about that later.
Oh man.
Man, shit, that place.
Where?
Oh man, I don't know if I can say it on cameras. What's the name's job? But that
Man, this your podcast. You can say what you want to say.
I know.
No,
I
he's
don't know
saying
about
for-
yeah, but anyway, that place is crazy, man. Because they let kids do whatever they want. Like they'll put knots on teachers, scratch their faces, rip off their stuff, and then they don't. even
What
care.
stuff? Rip off what?
Oh, like their expensive jewelry and stuff like that. And then they tell them just let the kid do whatever they want. It's okay. And then they'll be like, wait, why did you tell the kid no to the teacher? And stuff like that. And I'm like, that's crazy, man. You can't even discipline like the kid. Like you just have to let them tear up your classroom.
Pat
and
do. Pat
throw
beat him.
trash cans at the teachers.
Pat beat him, won't you?
No.
But I'm like, that's crazy though. I was like, wow, it's like different era, man. Back then, I would get my ass whooped.
I ain't gonna lie, but sometimes them kids do be making me laugh. Like we got one of them. He's like he knows when he's having a bad day because he'll walk in the classroom, go straight into the they call it the sensory room. It's basically like he'll let's say there was a classroom that was a sensory room. He'll walk right to class, put his foot back down, go in that room, and just stay there the whole period.
That's what Branden was in. When he was in band, he had to go to the sensory room.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You remember?
You talking about the quiet room?
Yeah, the quiet.
Oh, yeah,
well, they
that-
call different things.
Yeah.
It's called a
I
sensory.
did that
quiet.
myself though. That was on.
I remember one time he went in that
Triangle.
damn thing. They forgot he was in there. Like he didn't come out till lunchtime.
Oh shit. Hey, how was the class?
I mean, the class was class.
So, I mean, everybody was happy.
You been
mean-
learning anything?
Hmm?
Did you learn anything in the class?
What about the students?
Learn
No, what do they
anything. Just
teach?
yeah.
I mean, they basically teach them how to read. Basically, common, motor skills like for example, like most classes now they got projectors and stuff, but they got the projectors where you can touch it and like a touch screen type shit.
That's
And
nice.
basically they'll read it, or if they're nonverbal, they'll have to push the button and the computer reads it for them type shit.
You getting good practice out of that, and you learn how to read.
That ain't part of my job.
Oh, you don't have to do it.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that's.
My job is basically to monitor their behavior, make sure my kid, is listening in class, basically.
Oh, so you have to sit in the class with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what he's asking. Are you learning anything from these classes?
I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job.
Hell yeah. What's been doing the black community?
Oh shit. Black shit, I'll tell you that, man. Every day is always something, man. It's always something.
What's going on with Diddy?
What's going on with Diddy? Man, you see it on the news, man. He's on trial.
I thought you said something earlier about an activity he was
So you
getting
stopped
up.
watching?
Yeah, man. When they said, I guess Cassie testified that she'll be in the freak off room and Diddy be in the next room. Then when the guy ejaculates, she grabs it and takes it to the next room. He just rubs on his nipples.
Oh no.
Yeah,
He takes you back to the sensory room.
Yeah.
Damn.
Very much so.
And that's when you stop watching them.
That's kind of like, that made me just look at it like, okay, like, I understand that he's on trial. You got to ask certain questions, but I don't think a man's kink should be on trial. Me personally.
Is this kink on trial though? If
I
he
mean,
was,
you might
if
well
he
say-
was just if him and his wife were just into swinging and then she takes the nut and then rubs it on his chest, you think he would have been in trial for that?
I mean, no, not exactly, but it's like majority of, I would say the reviews when people talk about the trial, most of it comes out is what he's into, his kink, or
Yeah,
who
because
he-
that's the interesting stuff.
Yeah.
The court cases usually aren't, they're interested in, but you want to find out the juicy stuff, and they're letting all that out.
Yeah, that's what he did at the parties, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, if he did that at the party, you got to explain everything that happened at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what he left the trial.
But
I don't know.
But I just don't see how that ties into racketeering.
That's actually a good point. I don't know.
I mean, like,
I get it now. I get it.
I feel like
I don't know how
like,
that
you all right.
like,
You're right.
I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm just saying like there's a lot of evidence that I haven't heard nothing about. Like I ain't heard shit about the guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had guns at all his houses with scratched out serial numbers.
But maybe they haven't got to that part of the case yet.
But wouldn't that be part of racketeering to me? Well, I don't know. I don't know nothing about RICO, so.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not too well educated on it. I don't even know really what he's charged for.
Same.
RICO.
Yeah, okay, but that's a whole bunch of
They're
charges.
basically saying he used money from his business to fund his sexual and drug activities.
But I don't see how that's a problem.
Okay, this is an example. They said that the people that work for him, they would go out and buy the drugs that he wanted with their money,
Yeah.
and he would pay them back with his business money. That's kind of that goes hand in hand.
I mean, smart.
Yeah, but
Smart.
I don't know. I'm like, who doesn't do that?
Yeah.
Like if you had a multi business that you not saying you, but let's say you like to run parties where drugs are there.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be nothing for you to send Branden out there to go get some cocaine. He just pay it back to him.
Without a doubt, I'm sending Branden.
You sure you send
That's why he
Branden?
has the gloves on.
Yeah.
You wouldn't send him?
No.
No, I wouldn't.
JJ come back with meth.
I feel like if you send Branden, you got to do like how the mama used to do back in the day, like they'll write a note and tape it to his shirt.
Hell no.
Nah, man, I would get that cocaine.
You'll get it, would you?
Yeah, I would get
But
it.
would you get the right number? Like
Yes, I would get the right
okay,
number.
so I ain't trying to tell nobody, but who in here bought coke before?
Oh, not
Me.
me. Not me.
Multiple times.
So how do y'all buy it? Like, do you buy it by the grams? Or do you,
I mean, you want to go 8-ball. If you go lower than 8-ball, what are you
I
doing?
do buy the gram multiple times a night.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Gram multiple times a night. Get you a smooth 8-ball. You and a friend. You guys will have at it.
so how much is that? So like how much?
3.5.
Huh?
3.5.
So 8-ball don't last you long at all.
No, that's your. Coke is way different than weed.
I can see that. I was watching an episode of Law and Order. A dude was doing cocaine. I saw he put out a whole bunch of cocaine. He just started separating. He just slipped in one line and he was high for the whole fucking day.
Well, that's not how it works at all.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
See, that's
in
why I
the
hate.
slightest.
That's why I hate TV. Like,
Yeah, TV lies. They lie, man.
They
I
don't
knew
show you
somebody.
how
I
to
knew
correct way to
somebody.
do
I knew
drugs.
somebody who recently did a show. Recently, I ain't gonna say no names, but he said after the show, it was a big party. Dudes doing cocaine like a motherfucker. And I was like, "Did you do it?" He was like, "Hell nah." I was like, "Why not?" I would have, partake a little bit, but my dumb man probably would have went in thinking how it is on TV. You just.
You would have instantly died, Pat.
Really?
If you did that much coke, and the
That's why I
first
wouldn't
time
do it.
ever,
That's why I want to do it.
huh?
That's why I want to do it. I would need you there with me if I did coke. I need a tutorial that's on coke.
Well, I don't want to. Why you picking?
Yes.
I can get you some good shit. Though. But
I don't want to do it. I'm saying if I decide.
well,
to do
you
it.
brought it up, and you keep on talking about it. You just said you got mad at somebody else for not doing it. So it kind of seems like you want to do it.
Yeah, because I was like, why tell me the story if you didn't partake in it?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't tell the story about running the train if I wasn't a part of that train.
What if you were sitting outside and
I won't sit
give them
outside.
Powerade to warm, keep their stamina?
No, I'm not that guy.
Would you if you were at a orgy, would you slip the guy's dick back into?
No, I wouldn't be at the origin. I wouldn't be at the origin. I wouldn't be at.
You wouldn't do that?
I think knowingly being in the room with another guy who dig is hard, that's not my forte.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Oh man,
But everybody's been there
where?
in that situation.
What situation?
Branden was talking about.
What situation?
Like being in a room when another guy has a hard.
No,
You never been in a room where a guy has a
Not
hard
that I
rock?
know. Nobody told me. I
Oh.
mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like if you were there knowingly, then
I didn't know. Like I'd probably be like, all right, I'll come back when I just leave. Like you just do you, man.
right.
I guess when you're done, let that go down. I don't need to be here for this.
Right.
JJ, what's your thoughts on that?
You know, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
You can't really prevent what
True.
other people's bodies do.
Yeah.
That does
I'm
make
just saying
sense.
though, but if you're knowingly in the room with the person, knowing that he got a little action down there, you just gonna be in the same room with him the whole time.
Well, what if you got a really good seat you don't want to give up?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice.
yeah, true.
I don't know, man.
Is he like
Depends on
keep
the seat.
presenting it?
Yeah.
He keep being like, man, my stuff is up. Like just keep saying it to you.
You're
Like,
saying
like,
if
yeah.
it's out?
Like, 'cause then you gotta
No.
leave.
Not saying if it's out of that, but if you just know for a fact that, boing.
What if it has nothing to do with me?
Yeah.
I mean,
So he's over there. Let's say that he's over there kissing his girl, rubbing on her ass, and he got
I'll leave the
excited.
room.
But it's like a big room, and you guys are all doing something. So multiple things are going on.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in that. Okay, I've been in that situation. At that point, you take your little yummy and you go to a separate room.
Why not do it in the same room though? Save energy. You don't have to turn on lights other places.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta
I respect that.
you gotta put some work in, man.
Yeah, I get that. The worst I ever had was like I went to work. My friend was like, man, I went to your bathroom and just went to town. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Is this the same one who looked at your feet?
Yeah. Said he got bored. So.
Did you let him back in the house again? After, like in life?
I mean, of course, I knew this dude since I was like 5. So.
I don't care, but
Well, I might as well be like, man, get out of my fucking house.
Yeah.
That's my mom's house.
yeah,
Oh, he did it at Mom Duke's house?
yeah, that's disrespectful as hell.
Well,
Man,
you
nobody
can
was-
do it,
nobody
but just
was-
don't
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you. I
yeah,
wouldn't tell
Yeah,
you.
because
Right,
I'm
right.
like, nobody's there.
So don't ask,
Everybody was
don't
gone.
tell.
Like the fact he told you, that's disrespect.
No, because he trusts me.
What trust got to do with
You
him?
shouldn't
Nothing
trust
even
him.
I
matter.
don't know. I mean, I
Right.
guess, hey, man, it just, hey, if he just want to say stuff, he tell me stuff. I mean, hey, if that's what he wants to tell, yeah, it's weird. I wouldn't do it, but he did it. It is what it is. I mean, it's the same guy that told me.
My face straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
He told
My
me he
nose
did
was
that at
itching
the
like
church one
this
time. So I'm like, that's a weird place to do it. So.
It's not a weird place to do it. Just doing it at somebody else's house
is
is
a-
weird.
No, he said church.
Oh, church. I think I'm still talking
That
about
dude,
your mom's
like,
bathroom.
Yeah.
He did
Well,
it at church.
hold on now.
Yeah.
So
In
is it so
elementary.
it's weird to fuck at church? Is that what you're saying?
He
No.
jacked off in church.
Not me, but
I
he did.
mean, what's okay?
Is that
so,
JJ? What do you think? Is that weird or not?
He's going to hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I wouldn't.
but what
do
if the
that.
pastors in his studies fucking one of the church ladies?
What?
Well, you shouldn't be doing that.
But they do though.
I mean, that's rare, right?
No, it's not rare.
You think that's common?
It's probably
That's
common,
very
more common than you
common.
think. But
That's very.
that is,
rare.
I still don't think that has anything to do with the other. So you saying if the pastor's sinning up there and fucking one of his congressmen, people's wife, then you can go. And,
No. I'm just saying. I don't think it's that weird or that far fetched.
It's not weird to fucking jack off at church.
It's weird if you know.
Huh?
It's weird if
There's somebody that's
it's
always
weird,
gonna
It's weird
know.
if you're known for that.
No, it's weird if you jack off in church.
At all.
Yeah.
That's insane.
What
It
is-
is. I've never done it, so I was just. I was
You
just
take it
saying,
up
like,
from hard.
I was just saying, like,
Maybe he didn't know at the time. I guess
What do you mean he didn't know?
because it was like elementary, so he didn't know.
what the?
You still know. First of all, it was elementary.
Yeah. So this dude showed me in 2nd grade. He was like, "Yeah, check out this plumber thing." So I was like,
Man, he started early, didn't he?
Wait.
Second.
What happened?
he like, check out this plumber game in 2nd grade, and then the addiction started. And then we were.
Wow.
And then
Well-
Nintendo you remember Nintendo 3DS and then the SD card thing? Like, I mean, people know that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Do you
had
guys
it?
know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you had it.
Not at all.
No, where they'd have like
I'm
the
with you.
files.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So like when
Yeah, I
we
have
were
no
kids,
idea.
they would put like files of that stuff on Nintendo 3DS.
Well, you saying that stuff, you gotta be more specific. We don't know what you're talking about.
The
Okay.
porn. Yeah, they would put that on a Nintendo 3DS, and you
I
would
didn't
see
know
it
you
in
could
the
do all
files.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's one way you would not get caught. And,
Yeah, with together.
no.
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 But he gave you some, and he would use it in second
Oh no!
grade.
Eventually,
Was it in
yeah,
3D?
eventually I got smart because what I would do is
Second grade.
I would
dude?
travel down to the dollar store and get get like a track phone. It was $20 and just hide that somewhere. And then sometimes I would lose it and just have to get another one. Just hide them like I was an old mob boss. I wouldn't.
in the second grade.
Yeah, 2nd to 5th grade.
What?
I'm not.
They would
Y'all
sell you
jacking
a
off?
phone?
I didn't jack off. I didn't jack off to college.
There you go.
On God. On God. Never.
What?
On God.
All right, let's take it there. What are you talking about? You didn't jack off till college.
I never jacked off until I got to college.
When did you have sex?
I had sex before I jacked off.
Really? What age?
I was 18.
Oh, same.
Okay. And then you just didn't think about Jack? You didn't know what it was or what? You couldn't reach?
I could reach. I didn't know how to.
Oh.
What the shit? Jesus Christ. Puerto Rican out there.
Oh, you tell. Go ahead. So you.
That
so,
was funny as hell. He didn't say it was a guy, but it's a Puerto Rican out there.
That makes sense, man. You didn't know.
Puerto Rico.
Like you about to say, somebody call ICE. That was funny. But nah, man.
Back to jerking off.
Yeah. Did you know about jerking off?
Yeah.
And you just didn't do it?
Yeah.
That's almost seems impossible.
I'm gonna say it like I can't really explain it. I just never did it. Like even when I first had sex, that wasn't in my schedule that day.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you want to hear the story?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So this is what it was. I was hanging with my brother.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, bad start.
I know, right? So this was like during the time when I was about to graduate high school, so I wasn't really going to school. I was done with every damn thing. So I was hanging at the spot, and my brother said, "Hey, let me borrow your car real quick." So he took my car. I'm there for a minute. I passed out, went to sleep. Then my brother woke me up. This is what he said, but at first I didn't really hear it until now looking back. He said, "Come on, Pat, time to get the pussy." That's all I heard. But I was like, huh? But I just woke up. So I hop in the car with him. We go to the spot that we went to. Now, I'm sitting there watching TV, chilling. This lady come out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 18. She's probably 32, maybe. I can't remember. And she just took her clothes off and started just sucking me up. Then took her to the back and fucked her.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the whole story.
Did you know her before or after?
No.
That's good.
No.
And that's the way you want to lose it.
Every girl I had sex with when I was 18, they was always older than me, like 30,
Can I applaud
40,
for that?
Mm-hmm.
like
Let me
30.
applaud for that real quick.
Give him applause.
I support
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, most
Losing your
job,
virginity. Was it so? It was clearly a prostitute.
No.
It wasn't a prostitute. So why did she do this? Did you look like this now?
I was a little bigger.
Okay.
No dreads. I literally don't like.
So your brother's like, come on, we better get some pussy.
I'm
You
gonna say
don't
it like this: like, I knew he knew her,
Uh-huh.
and I've seen her before
Okay.
around the hood,
Yeah.
but I didn't know her.
Okay.
Like this was when my
You
dad.
sure she wasn't a prostitute?
I trust me. I know.
Huh?
No, because she lived. She lived like down the street from him. She kind of.
I mean,
she had a dude.
Huh?
She had a dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I
shit.
said like I knew her, but I didn't know her.
Uh-huh.
I just knew her as somebody else's girl.
Okay. So that's how you lost it. And why didn't you jack off till you're 19? Is there a reason? It's like,
It's a
is this
reason,
like
but I'm
some
not
kind
gonna.
of?
It's a reason because I'm not gonna say it because I know the reason is I don't want to say it because some of the girls from the college that I went to watch this podcast.
Huh.
Well, I mean, you
We'll
could
bleep-
have
we'll
left
bleep it out.
Yeah,
We need to know.
Yeah, we
Bleep it
gotta
out?
know.
What about
We'll
Lil
go on a
Summer?
fucking
All right,
podcast.
so bleep it out. Don't say this because I don't want to put.
Well, we're
nobody-
not going to, but go
Okay.
ahead.
I don't want to put it on Front Street. Okay, so
You don't have to say the person's name, or you didn't even have to say
it's
it
not,
about
it's,
your
not
college.
it's not the person's name. It's okay. I'll say it like this. Then you tell me. So we had something in college. Please bleep this out because I don't want to get in trouble for this. We had something known as the Great Burn,
Oh, okay.
where there was herpes going around.
Uh-huh.
So the school basically set up a day where somebody came in and gave us STD checks.
Uh-huh.
So we got STD checks. Everybody got one. I was clean. So
Believe
the
it.
the one of the girls who I was friends with, her mom worked as a dorm parent, and I was friends with her daughter, and she showed us this stack of paper about this thick. Now, mind you, I went to a small college. It was like maybe 200-300 of us in there, mostly girls. The paper about this thick. These were all the girls had an STD.
That's a lot.
So I was like, I can't fuck no girl here. I tried, but they wouldn't let
What does
me.
that have to do with jerking off?
Before,
Yeah, that's nothing to do
before.
with jerking off.
But that's why I started
Man, that's
drinking
the,
off.
that's the best time
Because
to do it.
I was because I didn't want to catch nothing.
Okay, but you said till 19. So what? Before you got
I didn't go to college
signed-
till 19.
Yeah, before.
I was wondering, like.
I turned 19 in college.
But why didn't you start before that?
Yeah.
Oh, why? I don't know. I just never really thought about it.
You didn't have to tell any of that story right there at all.
I'm about to leave it out just because it's
But I don't know. It's like I used to hear niggas in class talking about jacking off, but I never did it. I never did it.
That's so wild to me. I think you might be the only one
Probably so.
Yeah.
guy to make it that long.
How old were you when you started?
I was probably junior high for sure. I'd say like 6th, 7th grade, something like that.
But
7th grade.
I ain't gonna lie. The only good thing about it when I popped old chick, she was like, that nigga lasted about a good hour and a half.
You lasted an hour and a half?
Yes.
Hell yeah, man.
Bro, like literally,
Welcome
she gave me head for like a good 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't count.
Almost an hour and a half.
Say what now?
It's close
That
to an
doesn't
hour
count.
and a
That
half.
doesn't count.
As the part of the having sex part, no.
Yes, it do.
Fuck no. Getting head does.
Foreplay is counted as sex.
No.
Yes, it is.
I'm talking about
The great
how long.
Do you count foreplay as sex? As part of sex? As a sex?
I'm married.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, but if you're with your wife, you're going to foreplay at first.
That's not how marriage works.
That's damn.
So I'm saying, if you saying like how long did you fuck, you count the foreplay in there?
Yeah, because most females do.
No.
They count foreplay as, the time.
Wait, JJ, what about you?
I think Pat's onto something with this.
Is he?
It might not count. I think it's like half of the time counts.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. You take a little discount off.
Yeah.
Three
But it
fifths
wasn't
of the
foreplay
time.
with me and her. My first time, I just, your first time fucking, you don't know what you're doing. You just know you stick your dick in.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Was that what you did, brother?
Yeah. I guess. I mean, we started it up. Of course. Yeah.
Started the what?
We just started doing it like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. That's
Go,
what we
you went
did.
straight in head
Yeah,
first.
and then just started being like, okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
See how long the time distance.
Well-
Because that's when I start the timer. I'd be like, that's how long the
You
distance.
start a timer?
From
No,
insertion.
I don't actually start a timer. I'm saying that's when I start and be like, okay, so this is how. Let's see. How
1,
long-
2, 1.
how long
I was about to ask, how much did you pay?
No. Oh no.
But that's what time. How long did you last your first time?
It's a good question. I forgot, man. It's a pretty good time though.
I mean, Brandon, it wasn't that long ago.
Probably
You can't remember.
maybe 30 minutes, maybe.
30 minutes?
Maybe.
30
I think-
minutes.
How long did you last your first time?
Well, because I've been
You're
waiting-
talking
I've been waiting
minutes.
my whole life.
Maybe.
How old were you? Oh, you told me you was 14, right?
Yeah, maybe 3 minutes. Maybe.
That's respectable.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time for me.
You
It's
know
a
what?
good time now.
Yeah.
You know what?
On the laptop.
An old drunk guy told me one of the funniest secrets to lasting in sex.
What
They
is that?
said, don't focus too much on the pussy. Focus much on what you can do to the pussy.
Yeah. Or zone out.
Is
for a
that
second.
JFK? Focus not on what you can do.
He was a drunk ass guy. That shit was funny.
Or we tried to zone out too for a second.
How you zone out while fucking?
I'm talking about be like, just look forward and be like, okay.
That's
don't
a-
do- and then look down and get back and be like,
That
here you
sounds
go.
like, like some serial killer type shit.
Okay, no. I'll take the gloves off.
No, leave them on because we still got to do inspection
no.
after this.
Okay, it makes me
Ooh,
look
you was-
like,
where
it
my
makes me
cup
look
go?
like a serial
Where
killer.
my shot cup go?
But it's like,
I don't know. Where'd you put it?
I don't
Between
even.
your legs.
Yeah, it's nowhere near there.
I don't know where you put it, but so you want to do that? You ready to do this inspection?
yeah, let's do it.
all
That's it. Yeah. All right.
He's gonna check out my hemorrhoids live on camera.
So you gonna come over here or
Yeah,
I just get over there? Had to call.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. How you want to do it?
I guess we can do it right here.
You want me to go this
way?
Sure, man. All right.
Anything take this pod to the next level, I guess.
This real?
Go ahead.
You serious?
Yeah, but you gotta get in there.
Wait, so you like serious right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got here.
Wait, so for real?
Yeah. Just
Can
make
you?
sure-
I tell you what. If you real, you pull down and then because I don't believe.
Please describe in vivid detail.
Yo, look
Brandon.
at your
I'm not
friend.
looking over
look,
there.
Look, yo, he look at the corner. I like this. Can't be real. This can't be
It's
real.
tender, though, so you can't just rip in there.
You got to do some foreplay.
Yeah, you got exactly.
If you real, I mean, you'd have to pull it down.
Hold on,
man,
time
'cause I don't
out.
believe- I don't believe this.
why are you
It's-
saying yes to
Cause I'm like, this real? I'm just in shock. I'm like, is this real?
We can't
Is
feel
it
bad
just
for
me?
you.
Is it just me or your
when
hemorrhoids
that's
help
how
you lose
do
weight?
it.
Huh?
Did your hemorrhoids help you lose a little weight?
Yeah, they did. Because I can't eat that much because you don't want to exit because that's when it hurts. You want to get some?
No, I had him my freshman year of college. Mm-hmm. I had hemorrhoids. That was terrible.
Brandon, you were really gonna do that if I would
Dude, I
pull
was
my
just
pants
confused.
down?
Yo, I'm gonna say,
You
time
said
out.
no. You said if you pull your pants down, I'll do it. Is what you said.
We have it on camera.
You have it on camera.
Yeah, medical experience. I was like, what is this, a medical thing? Like,
But have you studied?
No, I have not. I was like, I mean, what am I supposed to look? I'd be like, yeah, that's fucked up, man. I could just.
You know what? I don't blame you. I blame him because this guy is such a. You're a manipulator and a narcissist.
I mean, because dude,
let me. I'm gonna give you an example. Like I remember, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, we was hanging out at Long Goose. This nigga started a bar fight. You know you did.
What are you talking about?
Remember we was drinking and you walked out and I guess the white dude kind of bumped you or something and you got the other white guy to dare them fight the other white guy.
No, I don't.
You remember that? Because he shoved against the door.
No, I do remember that dude walking out like that. Yeah.
No, yeah, like I think he kind of shrugged you or something.
Yeah, and
you whispered something to that guy.
Oh no, I did instigate that.
Yeah, and
I did do that. I got them to have a fight. Yeah,
bro, he pushed that dude. That dude, I ain't never seen nobody bounce off some glass like that. Like what the fuck?
No, this dude came through and he was like pushing people out of the way. Right, it's a bar and outside on the deck. So he like hit me, and so I'm like, what the fuck? And then I turn around. He was going straight to this other dude. He's mad at this other dude. So they go over there and they start chirping at each other. But you could tell the other dude was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like there with his girl. He's like, what are you talking about? And then they started to argue. So I just was like, you ain't gonna hit him. You know, shit like that. And then he did. And then he did.
Did he win?
No.
Not the dude pushing people out the way. No, he did not win.
Not him, the other
Yeah.
The funny thing about it was, you think the cop or the security guard on the end's gonna do something. This little old lady came out, little old young girl came out and go, hey,
yeah,
we don't do that here.
No.
It was funny.
I don't get how that makes me a manipulator and a narcissist.
Because from where I was on the other side talking to Ty, and you whispered something to the guy. Next thing you know, it was them two. I was like, what the fuck did you tell them to do?
Well, he shouldn't have pushed me out the way, and this dude wanted to beat his ass. So you let him do it. It's natural, you know. It's nature taking its natural habitat.
True.
And then it was that time you started an argument with that drunk guy with the long dreads.
Oh yeah, that was funny though. That was good.
You know, I saw him out and about one time.
I saw him again too. He didn't remember.
Somebody at the bar.
Yeah,
No,
I was like Tracy.
No, I saw this guy at Publix.
Which one?
He was with his girlfriend.
Is this long haired dude who kept on saying he knew a whole bunch of people, and he was like he knew Michael Vick. He was like, I went to school with Michael Vick's younger brother, and I'm like, oh, me too. He was like, you went there? I was like, yeah, I was there with it was me and Tracy, and he was like, who the fuck is Tracy? And I'm like, no, dude, me and Tracy and Marcus Vick. And he was like, no, I grew up with Marcus Vick. You talking about his baby mama? I'm like, no, nigga, Tracy. And I just kept on doing that. And he was getting so mad. Like, he tried to fight me.
Damn.
I don't know why I did it, but it was so funny that he was getting so riled up about this. And I was like, yeah, nigga, and Riley. He was like, what? I ain't going no Riley. He's like, whatever the fuck he was talking about. He was like, it was in Texas Tech. I was like, exactly, with Tracy. He was like, I don't know no motherfucking Tracy. He was getting so mad.
Wasn't that Sci-Fi's birthday?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
One place I never want to be is around any drunk people.
Well, mission failed.
Yeah.
I'd be scared they're going to throw up on me or some shit.
Okay.
That happened to me before.
Really?
Yeah.
Who threw up on you? Man?
I was like in first grade.
Oh, shit.
I'm just standing there, talking to somebody that got you right on my fucking shoes. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Not on my dirty bucks.
Damn.
Man, I already hate the shoes. Now I got to wear these throw shoes for the rest of the year.
Damn. Sorry that happened to you.
Trauma, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound like
Drunk vomiting on a kid is crazy. Dom, have you been there? No. Even got close. They were in the splash zone.
Just walking home there right there. Yeah. It was like I haven't threw up in a long time.
Me neither. Just that one time. That was the only time I ever threw
In
up.
Chattanooga?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh my!
Somebody on your birthday?
Ever. Was that my birthday? I think that was before my birthday. A little bit like a week.
Well, some of them, they don't have reflexes and that makes them. So if they eat something bad, they'll die. You ever heard that?
No.
Never heard that.
So you never throw up before at all?
Never. Like, that's the only time I ever threw up in my life from alcohol.
From alcohol.
Oh, no, I've thrown up. Like,
yeah.
man, I've thrown up, yeah, but just I thought you talking about alcohol. Like, that's it.
Where's the worst place you ever threw up?
Let me think. Because I know it was there. I don't know. I guess that, like, Chad, that was pretty bad. Everybody was there.
That was bad.
Because I remember I was talking to Jake and I just threw up and everybody was like, oh my gosh. And now people still come to me and be like, man, we thought you were dead. And I was just throwing up all over that little, what is that, the little courtyard thing they had.
Yeah, a little patio in the back.
Passed out in the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He was
Threw up
dry
next to the
heaving.
car. Almost threw up again until we almost died. Then it went back up me. Then I kept trying to throw up.
What you mean it went down?
Remember when you vomited that purple
down?
Gatorade into that plastic bag? But
Yeah.
not a drop
It
spilled
didn't smell
out.
bad.
Not a drop, and it didn't smell bad.
It smelled
Not a
like
drop.
grape. It was actually pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Then I tried to throw up and couldn't. That was the worst one.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
always.
that hurt me, dude. Listening to that,
Yeah.
the dry heat,
That was rough.
bad.
So that was the worst. I would say. Because other times I just maybe threw up on the floor or something and be like, oh, shit. My house. My mom's house.
When you threw up outside, the bartender came out there barefoot.
Really?
Really?
She had
Whoa,
no
hey.
shoes on. Yeah,
What was it?
white.
White. I don't know. Yeah.
White.
It's always the whites.
Nothing wrong with barefoot.
I mean,
Yeah. You like
When
the
you're
barefoot,
working
huh?
at a bar,
Hey,
you
you
gotta
know what?
put shoes
With an
on.
outside that they're smoking at? Yeah. Fucking put shoes on. Are you crazy?
What was that? Entertainment purpose?
I know a black chick that walked outside barefoot from the club.
Really?
Yeah, she's from Mississippi. She said,
Well, that's different. Ain't
yeah, they said they all do that. in
a
Mississippi.
lower class of people from Mississippi.
Yeah, she got a doctorate.
Yeah, but doctorate for them is like equivalent of like a bachelor's in science here. You know what I mean? In Mississippi, there are lesser people than the rest of the states. It's the literal last. It's the worst state in America.
Yeah.
Is there anything even close?
I don't know. I've only been in a couple places. I haven't traveled much.
We gonna get you on a plane though.
You think Alabama?
Oh, yeah.
You think Alabama is okay?
Alabama's at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, this is bad.
Even though Huntsville the shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
But, you know, you go down
Yeah,
south.
they call Huntsville the most non-Alabama place in Alabama.
Yeah, I can see that. Y'all, oh damn, we can't talk about Langston because.
Yeah.
Did you go,
Man.
Where?
Langston?
No, you would have done good.
Mm-hmm.
You would do good in Hackenford.
Yeah, I never did hack.
You never did any hacking for us. Oh, good, man.
Langston was crazy.
I
Yeah,
don't never get invited.
you got to show.
Sign up.
You got to sign up. You sign up, but you got a show coming up, right? You and Ty?
Yeah, the 20. Well, I got that on the 28th, but I got to do that Fat Jam on the
14th.
14th. Yeah, I don't know what I'm about to say the 12th. Thank you. But the 14th.
Fat, you can say where it's at.
What, Fat Jam? I don't even know where it's at.
Inner Space Brewing.
Oh, okay.
Fat Jam Interspace Brewing on the 14th. You can see Pat there. Who's hosting it? Whose show is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then you can see him at where else?
Then you can see me at Shenanigans in the Black Room. Y'all too funny. I will be the host. Big guy here performing. We got a nice little headline from Chattanooga coming down.
Mm-hmm. What's her name?
Shalita Chapman.
All right. Who else will be on there?
It's you, Shalita, Money G, and
Ty on it.
yeah, Ty is on.
And then Ty, and then Pat hosting.
Yeah.
And it's his show, and I remember that before him. And that's who you are as a person. I love it.
Like I said, man, sometimes, man, when you had a wild weekend, you kind of got to
You've had a wild weekend.
just a little bit.
What happened?
I can't talk about
You
it.
can't talk about it.
Oh,
It was something sexual.
No.
Perfect.
I wish.
Drugs.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of
And
drugs?
I fucked up. I got a ticket yesterday. Pissed me off.
Ticket for what?
Not wearing my fucking seatbelt.
Well, they knew couldn't fit.
yeah.
Then they should give me a ticket.
Yeah, that was-
I don't even think. I think you just fucking with me because it's like, nigga, I'm driving, my windows up. You're parked under a bridge wearing shades. How the fuck you know I did not have my seatbelt
And they
on?
thought no one was in the car.
Damn.
I'm just saying, man. Like, what type of glass you got on that makes you see through my car like that?
Yeah, that's wild.
That nigga ain't
How's
gonna.
that?
Was it daytime or
Those
nighttime?
chattering teeth driving the car.
Oh God! Don't let Alex talk to you like that,
I
but
don't know, man. The colors just got to stop us at some point.
What time of day was it?
The sun was out.
Oh, the sun. What? It was like afternoon.
Yes,
Damn.
nigger.
Damn, man, what I do to you?
That was Pat.
Damn, man,
That was Pat.
nowhere. What? That one kind of hurt.
All right, baby.
That did not hurt.
Yeah, no, I didn't hurt.
That's probably my favorite thing ever had.
Yeah, why I even know where that came from?
Oh, shit, no, we still going. Sorry, I forgot to move him. It's from last time. Hold on, y'all. No,
I had seen that up there.
Nah, my bad. We still got time.
What time is?
It's only 43 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I forgot to move Muhammad.
Yeah. That was my. Branden.
My bad, yeah, that's on me right there.
They hard.
Damn.
They hard on fucked up.
That would have been a crazy way to end it. Goodbye.
It would've- Yeah, that was. That's the perfect way to end it, though.
Yeah, that was.
Can we use that as a soundbite for other things?
You just put it whenever you're bleeping out JJ. Just put that up.
Damn.
Bleeping out a Dave. He said.
Damn.
Scrappy.
What else you got to talk about, Pat?
Ask me a question.
Huh?
Ask me a question.
Oh, JJ, come on.
Pat, okay. Dude, what's been the biggest challenge at your new job, man?
That's a good question.
Lord, the biggest challenge I have is okay. So outside the job, we've all dealt with somebody from that community, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Oh, every Sunday.
I guess the hardest part for me is dealing with them in the way that's that doesn't violate HIPAA versus how you deal with them on the outside. Like, not saying like hurt them, but there's certain things you can't say or certain things you can't do. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Do they try to attack you too sometimes?
I got attacked. My first client, he tried, but I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing.
Okay, yeah.
The other one,
It was a shit.
like he was a big dude, but I just knew he wasn't gonna try me. But the other one, he bit me.
He bit you. And what did you do?
I had to take it, man. So,
Where'd he bite you?
on my hand.
Did you get any powers?
I wish. No, but like that's.
So what would you do to? What are you saying? So you don't want to? You saying you don't want to hit him?
Not. I would never hit. I would never hit him, but
Okay.
Verbally abuse him.
No, I'm not gonna verbally abuse him.
What do you wish you could do that you can't?
Yeah, what do you? Because I'm like, I've been hearing some wild stuff recently, man.
From me?
Not you. I'm just talking about like in general. So,
Like from your old students
no, I'm
when
talking
they
about
tell
here
you,
in this school. It's just been crazy.
they telling you what's still happening.
Oh no, not that. I was just talking about that. You remember earlier I was telling you at that school that kid just been wild, and everybody's like, it's okay.
Man, no, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. What
But
you're
that's
talking
really
about.
that's kind of really how they treat them.
Yeah,
Like,
because they be like, it's okay, just let them do whatever they want. They can tear up the
like-
room, they could beat up
like-
the teacher,
oh,
put
like
knots
when they
on
have-
them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hurt
like,
'em?
like when they have a bad day, you know what I'm saying? They, being more aggressive. That's kind of how they do it.
And I'm
Like, that's the hard part. You gotta like chop it up. Be like, oh, he's him.
Yeah, so you gotta let them pass because that's what
Yeah,
they do. Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
well, you got to because they got
for me. For me, it's confusing. You want to teach them how to be, in society, but at the same token, it's like you let them get away with shit like that.
Wow.
It's not teaching them. Sometimes you got to be held accountable for your actions.
Are they with it enough to understand when they're doing wrong?
I believe so because it's like when they do some fuck shit, they quit to apologize to you.
Okay.
Like they be like, "I'm sorry." Mm-hmm. So, shit like that.
Yeah.
Mostly white or black.
Let's guess.
Mixed. Very, very mixed.
Mix straight down the middle.
Yeah, we actually had a few Hispanics once.
Oh, we got two in the corner over here.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah.
Do you identify more with your Hispanic or your Asian side?
Chinese.
Really?
Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
He's like traitor.
You don't have a Puerto Rican flag in your car? How dare you?
I have a shirt.
So Cinco de Mayo just another day for you.
What?
That's not even the.
No, that's not. That's Mexican.
He doesn't know, but we realize this, and we've had this conversation with Pat many times. He doesn't know the difference between Mexican and Puerto Rican.
No, I ain't say that part.
Okay, what's the difference between Mexican and Puerto Rican?
I thought, as long as you're Hispanic, y'all all celebrate the same holidays. The same.
So you think we like Black Americans celebrate the same holidays as like somebody in I don't know, Kenya or something?
Some do.
I mean, I celebrate.
They're probably from Africa.
Like, I know some Black Americans who celebrate Kwanzaa.
Yeah, but those are posers. I mean, there's so much posers, dude. That's worse. That's worse than.
I don't know. I don't even fully know what Kwanzaa really entails.
Is that you shouldn't? You shouldn't because you're a fucking American, all right? And we do shit unless you're African or you're part of that. That's the only way you should. If you're a fucking Black American, and you're doing Kwanzaa, shut the fuck up.
By genetics, by genetics, I do have ties to Africa.
Are you talking about like your 23andMe?
No, I'm just talking about my genetics. I don't know.
What genetics?
I'm Black as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. How old is the oldest person in your family right now?
Shit, I don't know.
Okay. Is anybody in your family that you know or you heard about that was from Africa?
No.
It's okay. It's not.
But I'm saying though, like, I do have some ties to Africa or lineage, like.
Man, so do I.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, I don't. You're fucking American Black. How many? If you go anywhere and you're over 5 generations, without being that's washed out. Come on, man.
Right. So
all that shit is bull.
So if we take a trip to Africa, you find some of your heritage over there. You're not going to embrace it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me give my opinion on this.
Huh?
Damn.
What do you mean? I don't even know what you mean. Find some of my. If I go take like a one of those 23andMe tests, and it's like, oh, you have like 6% of this tribe or 15% of this tribe, and you think I'm gonna go over there and be like, oh, this no, I don't give a fuck.
Like I know somebody who actually they take yearly trips to Africa. Like she waits until she saves her money up throughout the year, waits till like Christmas time, and she goes to Africa for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
That's because she likes it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
what was that?
Well,
she likes it. Like,
well, because she's probably getting dick down extraordinary.
Yeah. I mean, most of the guys that I know that she's dated were African.
Yeah, so like she likes Africa.
Like her son, like her son's father, he's African. He's from Nigeria.
And is he still there?
Nah, he goes there, but
that's why she has ties to Africa.
He lives here. He lives here. Well, he lives in Kentucky, but he.
Where you say he's from? Nigeria?
Yeah.
They all right. The Kenyans, boy. No,
yeah, but I'm just saying.
I think that's who lives up fucking stairs here. I can't wait to get away from them motherfuckers, man.
Somebody upstairs.
I can't stand.
Somebody's upstairs moving.
Was it the Africans?
I don't know.
For the love of God, tell them to get out of here.
I did see a truck with people packing stuff up.
They be mean mugging. Like they fucking bounce something, little ass nigga. I don't give a fuck where you from.
African mean mug regardless, man. Huh? They mean mug.
I hate when people mean mug when after I'm being too nice. You know what I'm saying? You walk past, you're like, hey, how you doing? And then they just mean mug you. And then I'm like, I will fuck you up just off GP just for, what are you doing? Well, I didn't have to say what's up. I'm just being nice. And now every time you come back staring, so you got to talk to him. Like, you all right?
But what if that's their face?
I don't give a fuck. You might, hey, you're in America now. Tighten that shit the fuck up. All right?
So
my mom had to go through it. The Germans, they don't like to smile at people. And she got beat up a couple times by some. Now she smiles. Just kidding.
I was talking to this guy at work who like came in as a customer, and we just got on the conversation. I don't know how, but I was telling him about the apartment complex I live in.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh yeah, I used to live there. I really liked it. Just it's a little too dark over there."
Damn! Whoa! Shit!
I was like, "Yeah."
You know what's crazy? I have never ran into a colorist joke until I met these guys.
Hold on. Nobody ever told you black as shit till you met us.
I'm dead.
They have been doing you a disservice your whole life.
Nah, like, to be honest with you, truth be told, most women like my skin color.
I ain't say that. I'm not. That doesn't mean. Yeah, it's not saying that women don't like it.
But I never made nobody make a joke. The only person that made a joke about my skin color was my cousin, because he's like a lighter complexion.
Yeah.
But he'll say something. You a black motherfucker. That's pretty much it.
Brandon's a lighter complexion than you. You make Brandon look light skinned.
Yeah, my cousin, he's that complexion.
Yeah.
But that's the only, I never had.
But dude, we filmed something with you, dog, and the lights were off for some reason, and you literally can't see.
It looked like a shadow.
It looks like a shadow, and then you smile, and all you can see is your teeth and a little bit of your whites of your eyes. And it's insane. We have to use it for like when they have the scary things. We just gotta cut that up and just use that all the time. It pops out at you.
Like I said, never had a colorist joke time I met this guy.
I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm dead ass.
You lighter than my boy. I had one. He's friend way darker than him. Huh?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Way
I
darker.
have a friend back home who's blacker than me. Like he's purple. Like, but my grandma.
You've never heard of color.
No.
That's just crazy. So you never knew you were dark until you were 30 fucking 2?
No, I always knew I was dark. I just nobody never really.
Well, you have so much other that they can.
Well, no.
Yeah.
but you know, fat jokes get kind of old.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's why I went to the. That's why I went to the.
I heard the best fat jokes back home. I never heard.
What was that? What's the best one?
Oh yeah.
What's the best fat joke I ever
You
heard?
probably know the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You had to hear 'em all.
What's the best fat joke I heard? I think somebody said one time you got diabetes in your kneecaps.
That's good. I like that one. That's good. You
Yeah.
should use that. 'Cause she said it to you. You gotta use that.
Yeah.
Another one.
That was the funniest one.
Tongues of your shoes look like riot shields.
Oh my
the
god.
sci-fi.
That's great.
He don't have them on.
You could say when I give when a woman gives me a blowjob, she gets diabetes in her kneecap. Okay.
You could give a woman diabetes through your sperm. We were all gonna. JJ and Branden were gonna drink your piss and see how
I didn't agree to that.
the level of diabetes that you
No.
have just through your piss if you could
I've
taste
been
it.
pretty good with mine. You know, I started my old zipping. So.
Oh yeah, congratulations,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Applause for that.
Yeah. He's on his medicine. He might live a little bit longer. It might go from 2 years to 4 now.
Yeah.
No, just play.
Let's get you
We'll try to keep you around,
Get
baby.
you to 20 to 30 or maybe even 50.
If you
How old
own
are you
it,
now?
I want to live. Huh?
How old are you now?
34.
Oh shit, my bad. We need longer than that. How about 70?
70.
How old you want to be when you
I
die?
want to be 120, maybe 30. Because listen, right now you see back in the day people would die at like I guess 50, 60. Then time flew by. They went to 80. Now people 100. So who knows? When I get old, it could be 150. One day it might even be 200. But I might not be here for that time.
But you'd make it to like 130.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good for me.
Your generation
Won't
can live up to
shit- won't
130.
shit work
Even
on you.
though my family tell me like we don't make past 65.
They gonna wheel you
I
out.
eat that.
Oh my
They
God.
gonna wheel you out like President Carter in his last years.
Yeah.
I used to get mad when they brought him out.
Man, why, man? You just
I like, let that man alone. Like before he
Yeah.
died, they had him outside. Said like he was watching the planes go by. No,
Mouth
he's not.
open.
He's not even here mentally.
He was just like that. It was like a corpse out there.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
pretty much was.
like a zombie, huh?
If he would stay there just a little longer, the crow would have came and ate him.
You know, you're not actually wrong. You never know.
Right.
One of my friends is a crow caller now.
Man, birds.
They call crows.
Why?
Huh?
Why not just talk to a person?
That's that autism.
No, you can make it bring you trinkets.
Ooh,
What kind of treat? Like out, like little bones of rats? And
Money.
money.
You
and
never seen that? You could barter with crows.
for real.
I swear to God, if you give crows like nuts and shit, they'll come back to you. You train it, like find this, and then you bring it back. They're real smart. They can remember faces and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't have the time for that shit.
I might try that. I don't fuck with pigeons. They scare the shit out of me. But crows, maybe.
A crow don't scare you, but a pigeon will?
Dude, I don't know what's up with pigeons, but dude, ever since I was a kid, I just never fuck with pigeons.
So we just start. Pigeons are made are domesticated animals. That's why they can't live on their own. Did
Maybe
you know
that's
that?
why.
Yeah.
You knew that?
'Cause
I
they're
just learned
like
that.
messengers and stuff.
Huh?
They're like
Yeah.
messengers and stuff.
Yeah, but I thought they were like a natural thing.
That type of pigeon's extinct. The messenger pigeon.
Really?
Rest in peace.
Okay, the messenger pigeon is extinct.
Rest in peace.
You don't like those?
Just freaky.
Did one of them attack you or something? That's why you don't like it?
I don't know, man. It's just like ever since I was a kid, like my mom would have to drag me into Logan's Roadhouse because they be at the door. I'd be screaming and shit. I'm like, no.
Are you how
And then
old?
I was like probably 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
people would-
And you remember that?
Yeah,
I thought you were
I,
gonna say
I know. I just remember that because my
I thought
mom,
he
she'd
was
be
gonna
like,
say 11.
No, I did too. I
nah,
thought for
man.
sure he's gonna be like
not
11.
11, no.
I mean, I'm not judging. I was scared of birds too around that time.
Nah, now I just go slow past them and run up to them. Be like, hey, move. But sometimes they don't like to run. They come at you. That's when it crazy. One time, one of them jumped on my car. I had to go up a different level up to.
They punked you to the track.
Yeah, like he just kept jumping on my car. Like, you know what? I don't have to move, but this is just inconvenient.
It doesn't happen to me.
It doesn't happen to
Because I'm
anyone.
like, this is inconvenient as hell. Like, they just keep jumping on my car, so I just go up to like stage 4, go all the way up there, park there.
And then they can't see you up there.
Yeah, because I was under their nest, which is a fucking stoplight thing. So I'm like, that's kind of invasive. It is what it is. Maybe that's what hawks fuck them
You
up.
ever got stung by a bee?
One time, but that was my fault. That was on me.
You try to get some honey?
No, I was trying. I thought he was my friend, and I tried to grab him on the treehouse. Like I grabbed him. I was like, "You want to be my friend and shit?" And then he like, I picked him up, tried to play with him, and then he stung me. And I fell out the tree.
How the hell you pick a beast?
You picked up a bee and said you want to be my friend?
Actually, it was a wasp because I picked it up. I was like, "You want to be my friend?" Because I was like a kid. I was like 4 or 5. So I was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And I picked it up and it stung me. I fell out the tree, and then ran and my mom said like some orange bee stung me. And shit.
You was better off with the imaginary friend.
I know.
Yeah.
I was, and I had a great time with that.
How long did y'all relationship you and your imaginary friend?
I think a year.
A year?
Then almost a year.
Why'd y'all break up?
Oh, because I was like, this is sad. I was like, this is not right. This is when
Man,
I was
somebody,
like, what, 9
somebody
or
walked
10?
up to you, be like, "Why you talking to yourself?"
Oh, no, I didn't do it in public. I was just, because I used to watch this show, My Babysitter Vampire. So I was like, man, I could act like she invisible.
Oh,
Because I didn't have nothing else.
You was like 9 and 10 when you had this invisible friend?
I believe so.
Is that normal?
It had to be at least 9.
What
Yeah,
I guess.
9
yeah.
10, 9 and 10 for imaginary friends?
it had to be 9 to 10.
Yeah. Because that's
'Cause
5th grade.
'cause I
That's
was
5th
lonely.
and 6th grade.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's normal.
No,
But if you
no,
just started
no.
talking to
It was
them.
around 4th.
I would love to
grade.
know your childhood, see how the hell you grew up.
Huh?
I really want to know how you grew up.
I really don't remember. I know I didn't have an imaginary friend, but if I'm trying to remember at like 10 or 11 if I would have had one. If I was to have
Or
one.
if you could have had one,
Yeah.
you had the capacity to.
Yeah. Because I know, I wouldn't remember.
How old you were in 2001?
I was thinking of 7th grade, so I was probably like 12.
When you saw the towers go down, you was like, "I'm joining the army."
No, actually, I had no idea how big it was. We watched it in school, and the teacher was crying, and we still had football practice afterwards. And I just remember the coach was like, "Hey, this don't feel right to be out here," and then they let us go, and I was happy because we didn't have to do football practice. That's the only thing. That's what I remember
I'm
about.
about to say everybody's story is the same as mine. Like school got out early that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get out early though. I remember because we
Wow,
we
y'all
did the
the
whole
whole school in
school.
America that didn't get out.
No, I think we did get out early, but we still had to come back for football
Dude,
practice.
Shit.
The
That's
coach
what
was
it
like,
was.
everybody can leave, but you don't. You're gonna run suicides.
Damn.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
Fuck you. Where were you at 9/11?
I was still swimming, man. I wasn't here yet.
What year you were born?
2003.
Damn.
God.
Yeah.
Your mama found time to fuck during war?
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
During war.
That's the craziest.
Man,
That's
thing
why-
I've
crazy.
ever
The
heard.
year you was born was the year my dad got shipped out to Iraq.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
I remember when I was young, I used to be like, why didn't you have me in like 87 or something, 91?
Is this what you asked her?
Yeah, I'd be like, why couldn't I be like a little bit before then, man?
Man, you lucky.
Why you want to be before then?
I don't know. I just thought it was because back then it looked cool, man. Like,
It was.
That looked
It
cool.
was.
as
It was a
hell.
lot
Like,
cooler
I
than
wish,
this.
I wish I was.
Hey,
back
the
in
fucking
90s.
nerds didn't run the world, I'll tell you that.
See,
Man,
that's
what?
time to
Fucking
be in.
businessmen who knew how to take advantage of
Where were
people.
you? Where were you when Lucky If You Buck came out?
Oh, that was my shit.
Man, they banned that shit from schools, man.
Man, you Nuck If You Buck came on, it was gonna be a fight.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Lucky If You Buck meant like whatever beef you got with somebody from the street, you handle that shit at the
No,
school
and
party.
you start doing Nuck If You Buck, and if somebody you run up on somebody, but you still banging your head like that, and if they do something, bang, bang, bang. That and Let's Start a Riot,
Oh, they talking about
Set It Off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those all three of those were.
When I was in college, I was studying music. Out there, they was teaching us how certain chords trigger different emotions and make you do stuff. And they were telling us like songs like "Lucky If You Buck," "Let's Start a Riot." The chords were war chants, so it makes you want to fight.
Okay, you remember Drama? Laugh, laugh, laugh,
Mhm.
laugh, laugh.
He died like a
right,
couple years
laugh.
ago, but y'all remember?
He died?
I think he died like 2 or 3 years ago.
Wait, who?
Damn. Drama.
Look it up.
DJ Drama.
No.
Nah.
Oh.
It was a dude who kind of sound like, I don't know, he was like a drill rapper back in the day, though.
He sound like a lighter DMX.
Him?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, he looked like Pop.
He does. Let's see.
He
when
definitely was trying to emulate him right here.
Oh, he's still alive.
They
40
still alive?
JJ, you know about
somebody
him?
died. Somebody
Right, this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I know all about him.
No, he don't.
Do his voice. You're really good at it.
Oh yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
Look. The album cover right there, that was like the generic album cover for every rapper that only made one album and disappeared.
Ain't lying.
Like, think about all the rappers from No Limit Records. They made
they
one
all
album,
look like that.
it just disappeared.
You ain't lying.
What's the limit?
Oh shit! Here it is. Left, right.
Live.
Left, right, left.
Petey Pablo.
Mm-hmm. Mystical.
Oh man, that nigga, he ain't never getting up.
Mystical he got like 30 years for rape
He-
multiple times.
Trump, if you're listening,
I don't think he got sentenced yet. I don't think he got sentenced yet. But that's crazy. But that's my favorite rapper on No Limit.
JJ, think of a game for Pat to play. Just take us out.
Think of a game.
Yeah, right now on the spot.
Something
we could do with Pat before he has to
we
leave.
could do. Oh, sorry. I'll let JJ decide first.
Things that you would do for $100. What's
Or
the
we-
worst
No.
thing you would do to another person for $100?
Okay.
Or we could do Pat Rice or Kanye West tweets.
Like
Oh,
that.
first of all, we need to pull up. Yeah, let's pull up Pat's tweets. Go to my Twitter.
Oh my god. I don't
Go
tweet- I
to
don't
just
really
search
tweet-
for Pat in the top.
I don't tweet that much though.
Yeah, that's fine. No.
I saw your tweet though, man. Recently you reposted something.
There it
He
is.
reposted something funny. What's his name?
Okay, let's just scroll down and see what Pat
Oh, that's
has
funny
to
right
say.
there. That one I did.
Suave 1990.
What's that say right there?
There's a difference between finding the truth and making something stick as the truth. Know the difference, bitch.
No, you want to dive into that and explain what that means?
Yeah. Dealing with somebody that I be conversating with. We was having an argument about something I won't say, but it was like she was basically trying to make something. She was trying to make something the truth that wasn't the truth, and it was really getting on my damn nerves. Like I couldn't think about nothing else but that. I had to tweet that. Basically, like saying like there's a difference between the truth, which is factual, it's in your face, and then you trying to give me a runaround because it goes with your theory or logic and make it true.
I get what you're saying. All right, scroll down. Let's go a little bit more.
Of course, Diddy.
Nah.
What, this right here?
No, go down a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, right there. Right.
I ain't trying to offend nobody, but what is the point of having somebody bag groceries if you ain't going to let them bag groceries? Just hold on up the line because you want to be you. I ain't give a damn about you being autistic. Let that girl do her job, old witch. Wait, I'm confused now. Wait, so
Okay.
you call
This is
baggers
true.
autistic?
No. I want to talk about the autistic girl at all.
I'm talking about me because I'm a bagger.
Are you autistic?
No, I don't know. But I was a bagger.
I don't know.
I was at Kroger's, man. You at Publix. I was at Kroger's.
Oh, that's close.
It's this girl at Kroger's, and she's a sweet girl. She bags. But the lady at the cashier, she was holding the line up because she didn't like the way the girl was bagging. She was bagging
hate
right.
those people.
She was bagging right. You know what I'm talking about, the cashier?
Yeah, I know
They
what you
think They can
mean.
do everything at the same time, but they slowing the fuck down. Hey, this is like a long line. Like, you're trying to, like, because, they tell you don't put the drinks on the thing. They'll come down there and scan it. That's what she's there for. She's getting paid to go down there and scan. She wouldn't let her do it. The girl was just the poor girl was like this the whole time.
Man, I hate that, man.
Man, I hate that part.
Pat, I have to know what you were talking about where it says, I can't say what I really want to say because I know morally it's wrong, but I truly feel this way.
How do you feel?
What were you thinking, man?
What was that, March 25th? I'm going to plead the fifth on that.
Okay. Okay,
Ooh,
I can't find it on here. What's it say?
So you got a fat nigga such as myself in the gym. Last thing you need to be showing me is jump rope, my nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, what you had this one. I don't think it was a tweet. I think it was a Facebook post. But you said you never seen a white nigga say he has diabetes.
Oh, yeah,
you never known a
Facebook.
white person to have diabetes. What was your exact quote?
That I believe. Yeah, because I've never heard. Like I said, like I hate when it was really a diss to my people, black people, because like I hate when niggas say shit like my diabetes acting up. No, it's not. You're drinking a soda. Stop. It's not acting up. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's a reaction. But But when it comes to white people, I've never heard a white person just go on and say, "Oh, my diabetes acting up. Oh, I got diabetes. I got the sugar." You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna bring. Should we bring him up?
Who?
The guy we said we both know who had diabetes.
Ogre.
Yeah, Ogre.
Yeah.
Like Ogre is blind and he had a problem with the foot, but I never heard him say it's because of diabetes. He never.
It's not because of diabetes though.
But it's,
Either one of them. He got blind because he got hit in the face with like an air conditioner.
you told me it was diabetes.
No, I'm just saying he has diabetes. I'm just saying he's a white dude that has diabetes.
Yeah, but the way you was iterated, like it was because of his diabetes. That's what I thought. But I've never heard Ogre just go out and say, "My diabetes acting up." I guess because he got it under control. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I think what you said in the post that you didn't know white people had diabetes.
You
I don't.
On Facebook?
I don't.
There we go.
I got you.
So
don't.
Pat doesn't believe white people have diabetes. We don't have to fact check it, Branden, and we're out.
All right.
That's it.
Have a good one.
Hate Scrappy Doo.